Taiwan is receiving advanced US-made fighter jets. But can these new F-16s really narrow the gap with China's stealth aircraft? Can Taiwan's Block 70 F-16s use better radar, sensors and data links to challenge China's powerful J-20 fighters? Has America given Taiwan new eyes to search for China's deadliest stealth jets, even when radar signatures are hard to detect? Is Taiwan's $7.76 billion F-16 bet finally arriving, as Taipei moves to strengthen its air power against Xi's expanding military? Can US-made radar reliably find J-20s in combat, or will China's stealth design and electronic warfare keep Taiwan guessing? And if radar struggles to track Xi's fighters, does Taiwan have another way to hunt them using heat sensors and link defenses? As China flexes its stealth power, Taiwan's new US-made fighters are finally closing in, marking a delayed but major upgrade for the island's Air Force. Taiwan's first two US-made F-16 Block 70 fighters are now expected within days, according to the South China Morning Post, after departing the United States earlier this month. The jets are the first deliveries under Taipei's $7.76 billion deal for 66 aircraft, a procurement program originally approved by Washington in 2019. The two fighters left Lockheed Martin's South Carolina production site on August 17, beginning a multi-stop trans-Pacific journey toward Taiwan. The aircraft stopped in Hawaii on August 28 before continuing toward Guam, according to the SCMP, which would be their final stop before Taiwan. The jets could reach Chuhong Air Base by September 3 if weather permits, delivering Taiwan its first new-build F-16s under the Block 70 program. However, typhoons along the trans-Pacific route could delay arrival until after Sunday, with the aircraft requiring aerial refueling and servicing during the flight. The new Block 70S could improve Taiwan's odds against China's J-20 and J-35 fighters, although analysts say they will not erase Beijing's overall air power advantage. The F-16 Block 70 features the APG-83 AESA radar, giving pilots a more capable system for detecting, tracking and engaging targets at range. The jets use the F-110 GE-129 engine, supplying greater thrust and supporting improved performance while carrying fuel tanks, weapons and electronic equipment. Each aircraft has a projected 12,000-hour structural life, giving Taiwan a long-term fighter platform designed for decades of operational use. Higher data processing capacity allows the F-16s to handle more information from radar, sensors and data links, improving pilots' awareness in complex air combat. Future electronic warfare upgrades could help the jets operate in a contested environment, where jamming and deception may be as important as missile capability. Future infrared search and track support could give Taiwan a passive way to identify aircraft through their heat signatures, without depending entirely on radar emissions. Analyst Su Tzu-yun told the SCMP that the N/APG-83 radar could improve the odds of finding J-20s and J-35s, which are designed to reduce their radar visibility. But range, angle, electronic warfare and other sensors could alter the actual results, meaning detection would depend heavily on the conditions of a real confrontation. Notably, Washington approved infrared search and track systems for Taiwan's F-16s in 2023, potentially adding a passive sensor to detect aircraft by their heat signatures. AESA radar searches for small radar signatures, using more advanced scanning and tracking capabilities to improve the chances of locating stealthy aircraft. IRST can passively detect aircraft heat signatures, enabling pilots to search for targets without broadcasting their own radar signal. Ground sensors can contribute additional tracking information, creating a broader surveillance picture for Taiwan's forces during an air defense operation. Airborne sensors can expand the detection picture, with fighters and other aircraft sharing observations across a wider area of airspace. Link 16 can distribute targeting information, allowing radar tracks and sensor data to be shared rapidly between aircraft, ground units, and command centers. Electronic warfare can support detection and engagement, helping friendly forces identify adversary emissions while disrupting enemy sensors and communications. Integrated air defenses add another interception layer, combining aircraft, surface-to-air missiles and command networks against incoming threats. But analysts warn the F-16V still does not hold an overall edge against China's J-20, which remains a fifth-generation stealth fighter with major capability advantages. The J-20 stealth, advanced sensors and long-range missiles remain major advantages, enabling Chinese forces to potentially detect and engage opponents from greater distances. Taiwan's success would depend on networking sensors, data links, electronic warfare and air defenses, rather than relying on the F-16V alone to counter Chinese stealth aircraft. The F-16 arrival comes as U.S. military activity around Taiwan also draws China's attention, adding another layer of tension to the island's already contested airspace. Amid rising tensions in the Pacific, Taiwan's ally US sent a strong message to China through a fresh military move. The US Navy reportedly flew APG-83 Poseidon through the Taiwan Strait on August 21st, putting the region under close watch. The long-range submarine Hunter was monitored by Chinese forces throughout its passage, according to reports. America's P-8A is primarily designed to hunt and track enemy submarines at sea, making it a key maritime warfare platform. The Poseidon can also conduct intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions across large stretches of contested waters. Around 125 P-8A aircraft are currently operated by the US Navy for maritime surveillance and warfare missions. Long-range submarine Hunter designed to locate and track underwater threats across vast maritime areas. Around 7,200 kilometers, allowing the aircraft to conduct extended missions far from base. Long-range maritime patrol capability enables the Poseidon to remain operational over distant waters. Advanced radar and acoustic systems help detect, identify, and monitor targets beneath and across the sea. Deploy sonobuoys across search areas to detect and track submarine activity beneath the surface. The APG-154 Advanced Airborne Sensor is designed to improve detection and surveillance capabilities. Tracks ships and monitors maritime activity, giving commanders a broader picture of the operating environment. Shares real-time data with other forces, allowing multiple platforms to coordinate their response. Can carry torpedoes and anti-ship missiles, giving the aircraft an ability to engage detected threats. The P-8A was also reportedly seen carrying the secretive APG-154 radar system in 2025, adding another layer to its surveillance capabilities. The advanced radar is designed to track moving targets and map coastal environments, expanding the aircraft's intelligence-gathering role. The US submarine Hunter could play a key role in a future Taiwan Strait crisis with China, particularly in monitoring naval movements. Sonobuoys are deployed across the search area to help detect possible underwater contacts. Acoustic sensors pick up submarine signatures, allowing operators to identify unusual underwater activity. Onboard systems analyze detected contacts and help determine whether they could represent an enemy submarine. Data from multiple sensors is fused into a common tactical picture, helping maintain a continuous track. Weapons can be used against confirmed targets if commanders authorize an engagement. The latest flight comes as Beijing closely watches US military activity around Taiwan, adding another layer to already tense regional dynamics.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.